going to come to Korea.
Right.
And that's what, 5 years ago?
About,
Any regrets?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
But this is, I guess it's my responsibility. And I do it because I like it, you know?
Yeah.
So I can't quit. I'm just gonna go on my way. And even though sometimes there's a certain times I regret it, but still I like it, you know? I enjoy it. So there's no problem.
A little regrets, but in general, you're happy.
A little, just a little. Whenever I don't have any money and I can buy a present for my parents or friends, that's a little regret.
And those days come around, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
But in the future, I'm sure you're going to keep working at it. And
hopefully, hopefully.
Won't be such a problem. Huh? Acting is difficult. Do you do any side things to support?
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Yourself? Yeah? What else do you do besides?
Like translation.
Ah, sure.
Sometimes.
Sure.
But I try to save more times on acting, so.
Yeah.
I just do it, you know, for part-times.
Right, right. Well, we had a producer on just a little while ago who was, he started out translating movies and films.
I see.
So perhaps you could combine
that's good. Yeah.
your two loves there if you started
right.
translating some of the American films into Korean, huh? Something like that.
Very cool.
Okay, I think I gave him a new idea.
All right, you gotta hook me up.
You gotta look up how to translate the films from English into Korean.
All right.
I think that would be a good way to support yourself, right?
Right.
Because you can stay in the industry, you know,
right.
and do other roles in the industry. It's funny. I've been doing this show. I've interviewed so many people who are producers and artists, and they're all most all of them dabble in a little bit of everything. You know, you're not just necessarily an actor. You know, sometimes you act, sometimes you produce, sometimes you translate the films, and sometimes you do a little directing and things like that.
Entertainer.
Yeah, yeah. And I had a Malaysian actor on just a little while ago.
Malaysian actor?
Yeah, Pete Teo. Yeah, it was very, very entertaining actor to have on. And he was telling me about how he started out in London School of Economics.
London?
Yeah, he was in London teaching in School of Economics, and then he went and did film scoring. He did the music for...
Film scoring, 영화 음악.
Yeah. He was doing the film scoring, and then he ended up doing some acting, and then he did...
Wow.
So now he goes back and forth between film scoring and acting.
He's a real movie maker.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
So you could
That's very cool.
Look into some other options here. This is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the senior gentleman here, this young young gentleman. I'm giving a little coaching here. Yeah, but there's plenty of other things to do out there besides just acting. So.
I see, yeah.
And so, what are some of the most difficult things that you've had happen as you're trying to act out all of these roles? What's the difficulty of some difficult instances you've had while being an actor?
It was trying to give up on my habits, the way of me talking, you know. Because when I actually play the role, it's not me, right?
Right.
So I have to give up on myself, everything, and then try to fit in to the character. And then it takes a little time. Sometimes it takes a long time. Very long time.
Why does it take a long time?
Because I guess it's not me, you know? Character is not me.
Right.
But I gotta be this character, right?
Right.
So sometimes maybe you have a bad habit, right? And then it's
like biting your fingernails
right.
or something like that.
It just happens without thinking, right?
Yeah.
So stuff like that, yeah. It's really hard to get rid of myself.
Yeah.
And then I have to in a short time I have to fit into the new life. 적응을 해야 되잖아요.
Yeah.
In a very short time.
Uh-huh.
And that's the most hard thing to do, I guess.
That's the hardest thing. You must have sometimes. What about working with other actors and actresses? I mean, especially like when you were on that 날개 없는 천사들.
Right.
I mean, 2 years working with the same actors and actresses. Must have been some difficulties there too, huh?
A lot of actors and actresses are there, about 15 people, and communication was the hardest thing to do, I guess, because 호흡이 맞아야 된다, you know, between actors,
right?
Teamwork,
right?
You know, and it just happened. Good teamwork it doesn't happen in a short time. We have to spend a lot of time together. We have to talk, and then I got to get to know this actor and stuff. You know, all these things it takes a lot of times, and so that was the hardest, I guess.
Personality conflicts must be...
Right, personality. We're all different and they're all very unique.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So it's really hard to, you know, all together.
Yeah.
To be one, I guess.
Yeah. And actors all want to be on center stage.
Right.
To some degree too, right?
Right.
So you kind of, do you have to fight for the spotlight at all, or?
Yeah. 보이지 않게, you know.
Yeah.
Behind the sight.
Behind the scenes, we say.
Behind the scenes, yeah.
Behind the scenes, you guys are in the back there having your discussions.
Right.
Yes, and in rehearsals, right? While you're practicing and things like that. What is it that you enjoy so much about being an actor that your parents, despite your parents saying, no, you cannot be an actor, you must study business and get a regular job. Even though they kept telling you that, you decided, I must be an actor. What is it that's so appealing about acting?
I guess I don't like normal life, you know. I don't like regular job. You know, same time, I get up and I go to the same place every day, doing the same work. Well, I guess I really don't like those kind of work, I guess. I like to have different kinds of, you know, lives. Experiences. And just like I told you before, it's fun at the same time it's really hard. Because I have to get out of my own life. So it is hard, but I guess it's really attractive. So being an actor is it's about living different lives, many kinds of lives.
And the creativity aspect.